Tales of Phantasia. You guys remember about how we talked about that Phantasia was coming out on the iOS,
No,
right?
no,
Well,
I
it's
don't
coming out.
remember.
It came out on iOS in Japan, but it also came out in iOS in English for free with microtransactions, actions.
Oh, neat.
Right.
Hmm.
It's now out.
For those who don't know, this is the one based off of full voice edition, which means that almost every single line is voice acted.
Right.
And
It's not the cross edition.
indeed, it's basically just a souped up version of the PS1 of the PS1 version. And
Right.
if you're wondering, there's no god awful English voice acting in the iOS one.
It's just the
No.
Japanese
But I wanted
voices.
Granny Fuzu.
But it's funny because, well, no, I won't say anything about that. I got a smartphone recently, so I played a little bit of it, but I'll save what I think about their managing of the text and the voice acting later on.
Yeah, someone's actually been doing a sort of like it's like a half screenshot LP, just kind of half coverage thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, from it, it's interesting that they retranslated the whole game, so it's not like they copy and pasted the GBA script for those worried. But
Eh,
there's a lot of typos,
yeah.
like a lot. So
Well,
I
not.
think, well,
Go on.
okay, maybe that was a little exaggerated, but
Yeah, you don't think.
indeed. But the thing is, how do I word this? Okay. There's the typos, but then there's also the theory that this one wasn't translated by Namco USA because it doesn't have the typical logos and such associated with the English localizations. So they're thinking it was just done in-house by the Japanese, and then they just released it to hype us up for Symphonia Chronicles.
I was just about to bring up. I remember going through the app files of the Japanese version back in October, and I remember seeing a lot of the English text for descriptions from Tales of Symphonia, and yeah, it's just I guess I would have to assume that they probably based it off of Symphonia's translation for some of the items in text, and then just ask one of their translators to translate the entire game until December of last month.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And that's it's just funny though. So far people aren't happy with it. I mean, we'll get more in depth on to this new version of Fantasia we got late in the future. But basically, I'll just quote someone who posted, "It seems funny that Fantasia keeps getting jacked on quality translations. Good thing Absolute Zero exists." so, so yeah.
How do I,
And
how,
for
how the hell do you even play this game on an iPad or iPhone?
Okay,
Or like-
put it real simply.
We'll dive into that in the future.
right.
We don't want to cover too much about it.